This is top-ranked Duke against 24th-ranked Temple, a team that's won 8 straight. Kyle Singler, the head fake and the easy bucket. Duke would be up 6 in the second half, now up 12. Mason Plumlee, the dunk, courtesy Seth Curry. And then Duke up 55-41. Nolan Smith to Curry, who knocks down a 3 this time. Duke goes on to win this game at 78-61. Singler had 28 points. That's 2 shy of his season high. Duke has now won 35 straight at home. That's the longest active streak in the country. Temple falls to 2-14 all time against AP #1 teams.
The same old story the Cameron Crazies have seen against non-conference opponents for the last 11 years. Another Duke victory. #1 Blue Devils beat Temple 78-61. That's 86 straight against teams from outside the ACC in this building. Bob Knight joining me here, and certainly the Blue Devils led by Kyle Singler, who in the previous 5 games has struggled a little offensively. He didn't tonight with 28 points.
Well, you know, he got good shots and he worked to get shots. And I read an article in the paper this morning that he had struggled with his shooting, but it may have been that he just wasn't getting the kind of shots or getting the kind of movement toward the bucket that he got here tonight. He did a great job there with a little ball fake with his back to the bucket. Great spin move, turn around. He cleared the defense with that spin move. There, just straight move to the bucket. He saw the slot as he does here and was all the way to the bucket. The only way to stop either one of those baskets from being scored would be with a foul.
28 points. He was perfect from the free throw line. Getting to the free throw line sometimes is a mark of aggressiveness on offense. He also did a good job on the boards, and in the process, moving into 13th place on the ACC's all-time scoring list, passing this night Ralph Sampson, one of the ACC legends. Now, Duke is in a fight for the ACC championship. They have a game lead on Carolina, a couple of really tough road games coming up to finish the season, with a home game against Clemson sandwiched around. First, Virginia Tech Saturday with College Game Day being there, and the finale against North Carolina the following weekend. Do you think Duke is hitting its stride at the right time of the season?
Well, you know, they were awfully good at the beginning of the year, too. I mean, they've played really well throughout the course of the season, and I think that they are good now. And the idea is to just keep them playing well throughout. And nobody does a better job at that than Mike does. And these kids respond very well to the situation. They know that they're going to be in the Atlantic Coast Conference tournament and play probably 3 games there, and then they've got a couple more games. So they've got 5 or 6 games to go before they start playing in the NCAA tournament. And I think that they will, as much as possible, use as many players as they can during those games to make sure their depth is in as good a position as it can be in going into the NCAA tournament.
We saw good contributions tonight from Tyler Thornton off the bench. Also, Andre Dawkins hit a couple of 3-pointers, something that he'd been missing lately. Ryan Kelly, too, who's moved into a starting role and played very well again in his role as Duke beats Temple 78-61. Blue Devils #1 in the land, and they hit the road this weekend against Virginia Tech.